Yes, people. Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome to Rivals Talk. This video is sponsored by Boohoo Man. If you want to go and get your Boohoo Man gear, make sure you go in the link in the description below. 10% off off your items. Go check it out. Support the channel. You know, I'm saying to you, we're moving up now. So make sure you go check it out. Boohoo Man, link in the description, 10% off. Big up to Boohoo Man. Grizz, man, family duties. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens in a dunya, man. It's always mad in a dunya.
You know how it works, bro. You know how it works. Apologies, I'm a little bit late, people. It is my fault. It's not Saeed's fault.
Yeah,
Saeed is the man. He's never late. It's me,
yeah,
man. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. But the community man, has
yeah.
community duties to do. But yeah, we're here. We're here. That's the main thing. We're here right now.
Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying to you, it's all mad. It's all mad right now. We got a lot to talk about, you know. We got the Todd Bowley going mad about, North versus South, you know what I mean, and talking about the games. We got Tottenham fans going mad at the Conte ball. We've got Liverpool fans, delirious at the fact that they got the W yesterday. There's a lot to talk about, man. But we're gonna start off with Tottenham and Conte. You know what? It ain't easy, man. But you know what? Before I let you get your opinion, yeah, what
Mm,
did Tottenham fans expect? Like, this guy's a serial winner. He does things his own way, but he
mm.
gets the job done. Tottenham fans have had the pretty football. They've had the Pochettino. They've had this. They've had that. Now you have to just believe in Conte. It's not going to be pretty, but you can't expect any different. His European record is there for everyone to see. But at the same time, I still think Tottenham fans have just got to hold it and just firm it because this is what you're going to get with Conte. This is the other side of
100%,
football.
100%. This 100%, man. You're spot on. Look, he always improves you as a team. He improves your squad. He makes you harder to beat, but he's not gonna make it pretty. He's not gonna make it fast flowing football and that. And you are gonna and look, as much as we speak up, we big up Conte, and we all do, right? And because it's rightly so. This European record is gonna have to be scrutinized, bro. When do we start
Yeah.
scrutinizing this European record?
It's
Like,
terrible.
okay, the Champions League, you know what I mean? It's not easy, right? We know this.
Mm.
But they haven't got a hardest group, have they?
No.
You know what I
Wow.
mean? Toby, do you remember Toby? Do you remember Toby was jumping up
Yeah.
and down? We
And
done
down.
we won the Champions League draw. Remember on my channel, we done the Champions
Yeah.
draw.
I
And the
remember.
brother was so gassed and hyped for about the draw, man. So
Mm.
we need to have words with him, man, if this continues, because even in the first leg, apparently they weren't great, but in the first game, opening game, but they got the job done.
He got a job. He had red. Man, he had a red card, and that was where the game swung in
That's
their
where
favor.
that's where the
Let's be
game
real.
swung, bro. That's where the game swung. But yesterday, Sporting Lisbon deserved it, my bro.
Mm.
13 wins and 12 losses. Conte in Europe. Wow.
It's crazy, man. I got a couple of super chats here. Can Conte be classed as an elite manager? I've never seen an elite manager with this European record. UCL record. It's not bad. It's atrocious. Spurs fluky all season. Wow, I don't see. That's a bit harsh. Fluky. I think they've just been efficient. You know, they've not been kind of, inspiring to watch. You know what I mean? The football hasn't been great, but to say it's fluky, I'm not so sure about that. And Ashai says again, he goes Conte and Arteta have the same clout in Europe. Wow. Well, if you look at it from that one, in terms of elite manager, yeah, what
Mm.
needs to be regarded as an elite manager? Because I still think with the record that he's done in Juventus, Inter Milan, he can still be regarded as an elite manager. Or do you still have to win the Champions League to be an elite manager? That's another question. That is he's a serial winner for me. He's a serial winner.
I'm of the opinion to be called truly elite in that categories,
Mm.
you have to have won the Champions League.
Okay.
Especially, hold on, because people are going to start saying, no, man, no. Especially if you've been in charge of the clubs of the ilk of Juventus and
Mm.
Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Because we can't say Juventus and Inter Milan haven't won Champions Leagues before. They're big boy clubs, right? The two biggest clubs in Italy, right? Spurs, yeah, look, don't get it twisted. For Spurs to win the Champions League is
Mm.
going to be sort of It's going to be like mad, isn't it? But Pochettino got him to the final. So if Pochettino's got him to the final, then Conte has to at least match that, in my opinion, if he's given time, if he's given the resources. And obviously, it's only his first season, full season, right? Is it his first full season? Yeah, first full
That's
season.
full
So
season.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not bantering and putting pressure on him for no reason right now. I'm not that stupid. But what I'm saying is, the question to be elite manager, if you've been in charge of elite clubs, then for sure, if you haven't won a Champions League with one of those elite clubs, then in my opinion, you're not an elite manager. You can't. I agree with you. He's a serial winner, but you have to win the Champions League, bro. Come on.
This comment here, because Chelsea fans will come at me and be like, "Oh, well, you didn't give any, sympathy towards Tuchel." But I think Tuchel at PSG was playing some good football. When he came to Chelsea, all of a sudden there was a lack of identity. I know what we're getting from Conte, though. It's not as if I'm surprised. I know this is the type of football he plays. Whereas at Chelsea, they were telling me Tuchel ball. They were telling me Tuchel's tactics are amazing and so forth like that. So for me, it's different scenario for this manager because we know what we're getting with Conte, and that's why I reckon, if it gets ugly, Tottenham fans could say Conte out and they'd be like, you know what, I've had this for this football. Same way they did with Mourinho. But they've got to be patient because in the day, where are they going after Conte? You tell me, Grizzy. Where are they going? Let's be real.
After Conte, this is we speak about this all the time, innit? Under Conte is their best opportunity for success.
Yeah.
Any success. I'm serious. I'm talking any success. Because after Conte, because what we got to remember, and Spurs fans might not like this, but it's reality. After Conte leaves, he's not going to leave you a squad with a nice, young, vibrant team that the next manager is going to carry on, You know the way he operates, he wants to win now. He brings in players. In the next 2-3 windows, he's going to bring aged players that he knows what they're about, proven winners. But if he doesn't win with them, you're going to be left with a lot of old players that only knew how to play for Conte, really. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm telling you, he's right. Bills is right. No more Antonio, bro, after Antonio. If you don't win a trophy with Antonio, bro, Tapping Hulk is going to be angry, bro. He's going to be angry.
The thing is, and his contract is only 18 months, by the way. It's not a long contract.
Well, this is it. This is how he does these things, bro. Yeah. Short-term contract, because he knows himself. He knows himself. If he don't get his way, his fuse will, blow. He knows himself. That's why he asks for these small contracts almost. Like, he can't guarantee you a long stay, bro. But what he does kind of guarantee you is, as you said, success. Like, back me, even if it's 2 years, 2.5 years, I'll win you something. So he puts pressure on himself. Conte puts pressure on himself.
But it's also, he doesn't go there. He doesn't stay long for himself to become stale, because 18 months, if he doesn't do well at Tottenham, I still think there'll be clubs piling out for him rather than him being there for 3 years and then him kind of like, how Mourinho kind of staled after the Man United job. He was there for 2.5 years?
Yeah, exactly.
And then he becomes stale, and then he was out for a job for a little while, and then he came back into it. He doesn't want to become stale, and that's why, it's one of them. Someone's asking about Son. Son doesn't look the player he is. But then again, I looked at his record in the league. He doesn't score many goals before a certain date. I don't know if you've seen the actual graphics. He scores like 4, 5. It's not many goals anyway. So he's a guy who performs later on in the season when the nitty-gritty comes. I don't know. You're thinking a bit differently, but I still think Son will come out. Like his like, we'll see the December period maybe, or the January period where there's games thick and fast. That's when he'll start to get the goals up.
Not everyone's playing well, man, at the start, man. It's always hard, man. Look, you could say Mahrez for City ain't done nothing. You could say Salah for Liverpool ain't playing great right now. You could say a lot of teams' players, you know what I mean? Arsenal's are playing well, they're forwards, right? But so many. Is Grealish playing well? No. Is Sancho playing well? No. Yeah. Son's not playing well? No problem. These guys will come good, man. They're quality, man. But and that's why they bought Richarlison. So when one of their men don't play well, Richarlison's there to paper over the cracks or any deficiencies. Oh, that, excuse me.
Italian managers, Allegri ball's not doing well at the minute. Conte,
He's
obviously.
dead as well.
What's the new era of football now? It's changing, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's fast, it's intense, it's quick. You know what I mean? The intensity is quick. You know what I mean? Like the Conte, the Allegri. You know what else? Who else is another Italian
Mourinho. Oh, not Italian, but
Ancelotti's Italian, right? Ancelotti's
Yeah,
football. I think it varies in it. Sometimes it's pragmatic, then it can lead to
yeah, but he's just got a wonderful mentality in that squad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mental, man. He's got it all sussed, man. He's got it locked, and then he's got Benzema up top, and he's got Vinicius. But I know a lot of Madrid fans that don't really they enjoy winning. Who doesn't fucking enjoy winning? But they don't really enjoy the way they play football sometimes. You know, there was a lot of criticism for him the way they turned up to PSG last year. Away.
Yeah, to be fair, maybe like I said, it's different because you got Pioli and Inzaghi who play good football. Big up to the chat. You know what I mean? Maybe for Italian league it might work out. For Premier League, I don't know. It's a different style. Maybe we just need to understand that Italian football is different as well to English style.
No, but they are, innit? They're built differently, man.
And also expectation of fans. As fans, we want fast-flowing football. You know, this is just my own opinion, but in England, we want, because the Premier League is so fast and it's quick, we can't have the type of football that we see in other leagues where the build-up is very slow and it's methodical. We want bang, 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 and it's intense and it's, you know, it's structured like the Premier League is structured, so it's entertaining. It's not structured, so then we can see technical football and we can see, you know, obviously Man City do it the best, but other than that, like, you know, like Liverpool have their own style. Man United are now building a style where, you know, it's different, and we'll see the Ten Hag way soon. You know, obviously we'll see what Graham Potter does, Arteta as well. Different styles. So I think the Premier League right now, like I said, it's entertainment first, and then after that you might see what you want to see in other teams. But
you know what it is though? I don't think many leagues have got distinct styles anymore. Do you know that? Like, do you know when we used to know Premier Leagues, no tactics, just pure end to end? Yeah. And then we used to think Italy's all about tactics, but no pace and no intensity in the game. And then we used to think Spain's all about the tiki-taka. I think every league has got varieties now, you know, that of teams.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one country that you can say, yeah, that's this style, that's this style. I think there's a lot of, the language of football is very varied now in like all these leagues. Like we got like, you can't say Man City is not tiki-taka. Yeah. You can't say Napoli's, or you can't say Napoli's all tactical and no intensity. Look at the way they brush Liverpool with the intensity and pressing. So there's teams in every league. Yeah, man. Look at Sporting Lisbon yesterday, how they handled Spurs. I don't think there's any, like, you can say that league, yeah. You know, back in the day, you say, yeah, that Italy's league slow. You know what I mean? France.
No, it's not slow anymore, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's not slow anymore. Big up to Josep, says, good to see happy family, man. Big up to you. And Romero hype, Tottenham have a better record without him. I didn't know that.
Man.
Well, I think he'll come good, man. He'll come good.
He's a bad boy, man.
Cameron Early says, Spurs have got all the talent up front, forever playing five at the back, but we can crush Southgate, but Conte a pass. Gucci Southgate ain't winning anything. The thing is, with Southgate, he's got all the talent of England, and he's still, you know what I mean, he's still playing five at the back. And also, come on, man, Conte has at least got some pedigree. What Southgate got? That's another, you know what I mean, another reason. Southgate hasn't got any pedigree to be doing that type of football. Let's just be real, man. So, like I said, with this situation with Tottenham,
what do you think about the England situation though? Just while Southgate's on there, what do you think about the England chances?
They've got good chances, but it's the manager, innit? It's the manager. We haven't got the right manager. He's not.
Yeah, but he's doing his job. Yeah, but he's doing his thing though.
No, he's not tactically astute for me. Like I said,
they're reaching finals, bro. Reaching finals, semi-finals.
Yeah, seven home games. We had 7 home games. Let's be real. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Let's be real, man. We had 7 home games. I'm not trying to take it away from Southgate, but I think he's reached his limit now. I think now we've seen what tactics are all about. We've seen his style, and now he's been found out. Look at the games now. It's boring. It's just, I don't know, man. It's not great anymore, man. At first, people fell in love with it, and they were like, you know what, cool. But now it's getting a bit boring now. It's
Yeah, I
becoming
feel
a
like
one-man show.
people cussing me for eating. I'm so sorry. You know what? I've been out all day, long day. I had to
Yeah,
make a little crumpet with cheese. Nothing too fancy, nothing too heavy. You know,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, brothers and sisters in
It's
the chat.
okay, man.
Allow me in it. Allow me in. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
Professional. Me and Saeed, professional.
Yeah, professional. Big up to everybody watching, man. 500 of you watching here. Please get the likes up, people, and make sure you guys subscribe to Grizz Khan.
Smash up likes.
Liverpool last night, man. You know what I mean? You went to the game. You know, you're funny, you, man. You're there.
Hey,
You know
you
what I mean? Like,
see
living the
that?
high life, yeah? Living the high
You
life.
see that, bro? Executive lounge. You understand? That's how
Come
we
on.
did. Nah. It was nice. It was nice. Not gonna lie. Do you know what it is? I knew we're not gonna play for 18 days now. That's
Yeah.
like three weeks,
3
just under
weeks.
3 weeks.
It's a long
So
time.
I thought Liverpool needs some of my support. They need some of that Grizz special support, man.
Mm.
So I just rock up there. Atmosphere was nice at the start, you know what I mean? Obviously, people are asking the food, you know what I mean? The menu, 5-course meal and that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Aldrich, I let John Aldrich have a little video with me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I did, you know what I mean? I said, yeah, John, you want a little video with me? Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah. Man, Aldridge met me. Come on, let's get it right. Let's get it the right way around. But now it was good. It was good. It was
Got away with
much
it
more.
yesterday,
Nah. Saeed,
though.
brother Saeed.
You played well. You were the better team.
Brother Saeed. Remember, people were talking about Ajax and Mohamed Kudus, and of course, he scored a
What a
stunning
goal.
goal.
This guy is going to be
He's the
next.
one, you know. I liked him. I liked him a lot. I wish we keep an eye on him, you know. I'm not joking. A little Bobby Firmino replacement right there, bro. I'm not joking.
Is
Let
he
Bobby
more
relax
window?
now.
A striker.
He can play all across the front three, apparently.
Mm.
So yeah, man. I think we played much better. I've been critical of Virgil van Dijk, Saeed.
Mm.
You have been as well. You know, we've been talking about it, but Virgil was back to his best, man. He was a monster, proper. And I've said it, I tweeted it today. Please chat, if you don't rate Joe Matip, don't talk to me. I'm not going to reply.
No, you should rate him.
If you don't rate Joe Matip, you don't know football. I'm not having it. Talk to the wall, talk to the chair, talk to the door. Don't talk to me. Because Joe Matip is so good, Saeed. When you see him in real life as well.
Now I know it. I remember one day against Liverpool versus United, the guy ran from his centre back position right into the halfway line and nearly created a chance. This guy is
he does it all the time.
Centre back, elite.
He does it. What's Arif saying? Arif.
He said, Antonio Conte and Daniel Levy, name me a more volatile combination. Football. Give them one more season tops. But there you
He's
go.
right. He's right. You never know with them.
Yeah.
He's right. Yeah, people talking about Thiago. Yeah, Matip was absolute class. But yeah, Thiago.
Just about keeping him fit, though. That's the problem, Chris, man. We can talk about it all we want, but this guy is so injury prone. It's ridiculous.
But we know that, Saeed. He's one of those players that plays 50% only, man. 60%. Yeah. But if you can keep him for the big games, I don't know if you watched the game. I don't know if you could bear it. If you
I
could
was
bear
watching the buying game, to be honest with you.
Bro, go and watch the highlights of Thiago, extended highlights. He just ran things from as soon as the game started. Liverpool fans in the chat will know. The ball came for him. Alisson whizzed it into him, yeah? And he's getting pressed. And first time, he just switches it out to Trent Alexander-Arnold with a first touch. That's when you know. Imagine James Milner in there, or Naby Keita. Okay, no one else can do that. His vision is unmatched.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But like I said, you got the job done. That was the main thing. Ajax, they came in, showed a bit of heart, but like I said, they couldn't deal with the press and the intensity.
We raised it, bro. We raised it. We've been off. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I've been down about performances, but I knew we were gonna raise it tomorrow. I done a little preview on Ajax, on the Ajax channel. Big up Juan and Ajax and the man. I done a little show on their channel, and I said to them, guys, I feel sorry for you lot, because if we had even won or drawn against Napoli, I'm not sure if we would have been able to raise our intensity. But the fact that we got smoked 5-0 and the whole world killed us, we ain't playing like that at Anfield. We just ain't playing like that at Anfield. And that's exactly what happened. We came back turbocharged. We still got issues. We're still not 100%, but we played much, much better. The big dogs, man, Virgil, Matip, Fabinho, Salah, all played much, much better.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
This
It's
one,
fair enough, man.
everyone keeps saying it, man, and it's like, you know what? With Nunes, right? It's just aesthetically, it's not great to watch. But if he doesn't get the goals, let's be real, Grizia. Is that where the fans could get a bit impatient? The Liverpool fan base and obviously the rival fan base will have their opinion. It's the fact that aesthetically it's not great to watch. He's a bit clumsy, but he's not getting the goals in that. So say now he's come back and he's not being trusted to start now as well. That's another thing as well.
No, man, I'm not doing this, man. He's played 3 games, people, man, for us. He's played 3 games. What do you want him to do, man? 3 game ban, 3 games.
But Jota is so pivotal to like you're just seeing it there. The hold up play, then he plays into
Jota.
Jota.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you fit them in then? How do you fit them in? Is it just rotation? Because if say now Jota is a key element of your game, then you've got Diaz on the left, then you've got Salah on the right. You can't fit them all in, can you?
No, but this is what big clubs do. You have to have 4 or 5 options every time. And now we got 4 or 5 options. People have to accept and understand that none of them. See, for example, you just said, oh, he didn't start. He's not rated. It's because Jota's rated. Because Jota, I told Liverpool people from the start of the season, if Jota's fit, he's number 1. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And now Jota's fit, he's number 1.
Number 1.
Imagine having Bobby Firmino as your 5th choice striker. Because he's our 5th choice forward. Jota's ahead of him, Nunes is ahead of him, Diaz is ahead of him, Salah's ahead of him. Bobby Firmino is our 5th striker. That's depth, man. That's depth. What's this brother saying, man? Where's that other brother, man? Saying, which game did you watch? And block Ahmed for me. Block Ahmed for me. He's swearing at me in my language.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, we can't.
Yeah, exactly. These dickheads think they can come in and talk like this. Shut up.
Yeah.
Get out. Now, how do you feel? Who's the dog now?
Yeah, man, come on, let's be respectful, man.
You know what I mean?
We've got to Kenneth Halper, and he says, big fan of the All-Star idea. Get rid of the league and replace it with this game. You know what? We didn't discuss this year. I don't know why Gary Neville is having a bit of a meltdown, people. Gary Neville, I mean, right, sticks. I get you what you're trying to say about, you know, American ownership because it can go wrong and whatnot. But I'm sorry, man. I just think he's generalized the idea of American owners because they can be good American owners. You know what I mean? What are you just as a thought? And let me know in the chat, people. Would you be okay with having an idea of what Todd Bowley said an All-Star game?
Fans will love it, innit? Love it. Yeah. All-Star games, it's hype, it's excitement. I'm not sure the players really up for this shit. How much would the players be really motivated for this shit? What, another game? So you got your country, you got your club, and now you've got your region.
Do you agree with this then? He says here, I keep saying it, but the quicker we get the regulating in the better. US investment into English football is clear and present danger to the pyramid and fabric of the game. They just don't get it and they think differently. They also don't stop till they get what they want. I mean, I don't think it's American owners are bad. You could have Mike Ashley, who was a bad owner. You know what I mean? So it's not just only American owners that are bad. But for me, it would be an exhibition game. I had a few people saying, but it's going to destroy the idea of the English football. I'm not going to lie to you, man. We're living in 2022 now. We're in the modern era of football now. It's not as if, we're trying to make sure that the English game, the game that we all love, we're not as if we're trying to create some idea that we, what's a rule that we kind of never want in football? Like, is there a rule that you think, oh no, we don't want this in football? There is
no rule.
But this one for me, I can't lie. I think it would be a good idea.
Do you know what? 10 years ago or 15 years ago, who would have thought we've got what those images they use now for offside traps in the Champions League? Yeah. Who would have thought we got VAR 15 years ago? Nah, never. Not in football. Not in football. Not in football. Who would have thought, before that, we would have changed the offside rule? So rules and regulations are always changing, adjusting with the times. Now, that's rules and regulations. 5 subs. Who would have thought 5 subs is going to come back? Do you know what I mean? Now, some people are suggesting that they could do it instead of the Community Shield and still use it as a charity event. Still, the proceeds go to a charity. But That's not what they're gonna want it for, though. You see, because this is a money-making machine for certain people. You understand?
Yeah.
This is it. This is the whole point.
But the
So
thing is,
I think people are saying instead of the Carabao Cup. Nah,
no,
man,
no, no,
come
no,
on. The
no.
League Cup's
Not
the League
for
Cup, man.
competitions that we can win. I'm
We could
talking
win.
about Community Shield or let's say an idea in the summer. There's a summer games, and we play preseason games. An idea of one game in the summer. We make it look big. And it's
Oh, you mean
it's fun.
near the end of the preseason? You mean?
Yeah, no, the preseason. But then
Can you imagine
injuries and whatnot, innit?
club managers? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Club managers go mad.
Mm. Someone say there, but then this Todd Bowley doesn't want a Super League. People, by the way, he said no to the Super League. He doesn't
Did
want
he?
the idea. He's made a few rules. I don't know what his actual plans are, but he's made a few actual rules as to what he wants.
Yeah, but people switch that up all the time, innit? People
Right?
switch that up all the time. People switch that up all the time. They can have their rules. They believed in this. They believed in that, and then slowly, they're going to change their perception. So if you're saying Todd Bowley's against Super League, once he's got his feet under the table and he sees what kind of money's available, you know
This
what I
is
mean?
what he's actually said. I'm gonna play the clip of what he
Okay.
said.
Oh, yeah, I hope that the Premier League takes a little bit of a lesson from American sports and really starts to figure out, why wouldn't we do a tournament, with the bottom 4 teams? Why isn't there an all-star game? I mean, people are talking about more money for the pyramid. MLB did their all-star game in LA this year. We made $200 million from, a Monday and a Tuesday. So, I think doing North versus South, all-star game for Premier League and fund whatever the pyramid needed very easily. Well, I hope.
Okay. But the idea of a 4-leg, like in terms of the relegation battle, would that be good as well? I've always thought of that idea as well, in terms of say now there'll be a relegation battle, but you do it as a what do you call it, competition. What do you reckon of that one? Would that be a good idea as well? That the last 4 go into like some sort of like relegation battle kind of thing, and then 2v2. What do you reckon?
I don't know, man. I don't know how the public would take that, man. I don't know. It's a bit complicated.
Like a playoff, like a thing, like they have a playoff to go into the championship. Playoff series.
Have a playoff for them. So yeah. Oh, I guess that would work. It'll be more exciting, innit? I guess, and anything to raise excitement and sponsorship deals and money.
This guy's a madman, I can't lie to you. Let me just get these simple chats here. Big up to Ronald Jacob goes. Harry Fabrizio said Bellingham might go to Liverpool next season, even if fans say that. But you can only get him if Salah gets sold. Oh, you got Nunes as Mane got sold, and owners added euros to that. I don't know if they're going to sell.
Ronald, my brother, come back to me next year when Jude Bellingham is wearing the Liverpool t-shirt. Yeah, the jersey, not t-shirt. Well, he could be wearing a t-shirt in training, but the Liverpool jersey. Jude Bellingham will be a Liverpool player, inshallah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You heard it here. Not first, you've heard it here many times, but you heard it here as well.
Yeah. Big up to Nerby, says we can do best 2 11s end of the season to play.
Big up Nerbeats still.
Hey?
Big up Nerbeats, man. Nerbeats is my guy. I met him at Palace one time. Nice guy.
What do you reckon, people? What do you reckon? Everyone in the chat, let me know. Would you take it, yes or no? Let me know for the North East South. Let me gauge the idea of would you want a North East South? Let me know.
You know what we're gonna do though, innit? I've got my content ready, innit?
There you go.
Me and you're gonna do a North versus South team. We're gonna pick a North versus South team.
We'll do it.
Okay, so we're gonna do that next week because we've got no games. So check that out, people. On my channel, I'm gonna pick the South team, obviously, and Saeed's gonna pick the North team. That's gonna be a fat show.
Yeah, man. Say no, yes.
Oh shit! Did someone say that before I said it? You two need to do a show, North versus South.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, mad. That's what we're going to do.
Games already. Come on, people, man. We've hardly got any games, by the way, now. You know what I mean? Research. What about when it's we can't do it when it's international break, but I don't know, man. Like,
man, there's no time, Saeed. There's no time. Stop making why are you getting hyped for this shit, man? I
don't know, man. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I just want to get involved in it. I want to be there in it, front seats in it. You know what I'm saying? Like
proper ringside boxing.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's gonna be mad, man. Like, have you been to like an
All-star
event?
game? No, I haven't. I haven't.
Yeah, I want to go to that, man. Anyone that's in America, let us know how it is, man. Because I just think it's just, it's
The
one of
hype, yeah. The hype will be mad. Not gonna lie.
the
But
hype.
he's
would-
right. Blade, man. Too many games already. No chance any club would agree to it. Which club gonna say, yeah, let our players go for an all-star game?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
The games are crazy, man. The games are like right now we've got, oh my days, like 9-10 games in October. Like it's ridiculous,
Yeah.
man.
My Arsenal friend was telling me because we played 9 games next month. 9 games
That's
next
crazy, man. What like you know what it is, man? Like I said, that's why it makes it all the crazier that they cancelled this last 2 weeks. Obviously for us and you as well. No game for you in it, Chelsea.
month.
Chelsea's not a rivalry though. I don't understand. Like I get the policing and whatnot, but then you've got Brentford and Liverpool, Brentford and what's it called?
No, that's off as well. Brentford Arsenal's off as well.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
People
on.
let us know. People
No,
let us know
I
in the
know
chat.
it's on.
How?
12 p.m. 12 p.m. It's on. It's
Okay,
on.
let's deal with this first. Let's deal with this first. People will let us know in the chat.
Yeah, Grizz, most respect
Yeah.
to you, but looking at how transfer worked with Liverpool, there is no chance that your owners will fund 100 million for Bellingham. There are other clubs waiting to throw money at him.
You're gonna respect me more when Jude Bellingham is
It's
wearing
on.
a Liverpool jersey.
Check
So
the
it's
chat.
on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what the only games off, people remind us, the only games off is the Liverpool Chelsea and Man United Leeds
And Crystal Palace Brighton.
and Crystal Palace.
It's a derby. It's a South Coast derby.
So it's Brentford Arsenal's North London. Is it not
That's
North
what I'm
London?
saying.
But
So this is what I'm trying to say. So then, are they assuming that Arsenal fans will behave better than Liverpool fans? That's what they're trying to assume. Arsenal fans will probably not cause as much issues as Liverpool fans. That's what they're basically saying, isn't it?
that's a weird one. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But then Man United and Liverpool Leeds. Don't get me wrong, Man United and Leeds is a fierce.
Yeah. You need the police. You need the
the
police.
police for that one.
You need the police, brother.
You need 100%. You need the police for that one because when they came last time to Manchester, but the only thing is we play on a Sunday at 2 p.m. They could have easily did what Arsenal did and put it to 12 p.m. on a Sunday, and then it gives police the rest of the day to kind of maybe take a rest and then travel to London. You know what I mean? And then it gives it a bit more easier. I don't know. I just think for me,
I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. How the hell are they gonna rearrange these fixtures?
If we now have to go to Manchester Derby, I'm not trying to make an excuse here, but we now have to go to the Manchester Derby. City are 3 points ahead of us, and we have to come in with maybe a cautious approach because now we lose that game, and it's like then we got the 2 games in January.
So who's your next game? The Derby.
Man City.
And they're gonna have games. Are they gonna have games before that?
No. They just have one more game than us. That's it.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. When we do eventually play them.
Because after next week's fixtures, it's gonna be the international break.
Yeah.
And then when you come back, you've got Man City. Oh.
And then the 2 games that we're meant to play, everyone, is going to be in January.
Oh.
Not while the season, not the October fixtures.
Have they rearranged them already for January? How?
No, that's the only available date where there's games going to be available. That's the only date where we can fit in some games. You got to remember the Carabao Cup starts in November, not earlier now.
Interesting, boy.
That's another thing that's happened because of the Europa League and Champions League have been put further forward.
Very, very interesting, man.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is what I keep saying to people. Wild season. Everyone thinks I'm saying it for some.
There'll be games where teams have to forfeit. You know what I mean? Mark my words. There'll be games where teams have to forfeit because of injuries, because of certain situations and whatnot. I think there'll be games where there'll be teams that will forfeit games where they'll say, you know what, because of our injuries.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
100%.
If that happens, that is crazy.
So not Premier League, but maybe Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. One of them two. But then again, it depends on whether they extend the season, whether they, do some things like that. I don't know, because the season probably will end in June. You know what I mean? But I don't even know when the FA Cup starts as well. When does that even start? Because that's normally starts in December. When does the FA Cup start? Does anyone know?
The FA Cup is bloody. It's not. It's not. They've got to start it soon because they're trying to get the Champions League group games out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same for Europa League? All your
Europa League,
group
yeah, the Europa League will be done by before the World Cup. The
for
group
the World
stage.
Cup, the group stages, yeah.
Yeah.
So same with the Champions League. Carabao Cup apparently starts, right? Carabao Cup starts in a few weeks, right?
Carabao Cup starts in November the 8th. Even though Man United are looking to take money out of my account.
So the FA Cup starts fucking in like January.
I don't know when the FA Cup begins. FA Cup.
People can let us know. People let us know when the FA Cup starts. Always starts in January. Yeah, we know that, but it's wild because there's going to be so much backlog of league games, Zachariah. That's what we're trying to say in January.
Starts the FA Cup third round this year starts on Sunday, the 1st of October. What?
Huh?
Nah, that's
that don't make sense.
Seriously,
that don't make sense.
I'm not even kidding you.
That don't make sense.
I'm actually not even kidding you.
That means That means first week after international break.
It says, look at here. Sorry, no. My bad. I got that wrong. So here. Third round starts.
Yeah.
7th
of January. Come on.
Yeah. That was what I thought was qualifying.
You and your bogus facts, man. You always do these ones, man. Even in the group
Yeah.
WhatsApp, you tell us the wrong things, man.
Yeah, so there you go. But that's what I'm saying. So how did then they add in the games then? So we're gonna have to play midweek fixtures then. So again, it's 2 games a week.
I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. They're crazy.
But let me address this super chat, man. What's he saying, man? He goes, Saeed, N11 says, what? Saeed, people are sleeping on us to make 4.
Yeah, they are. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a bit shocked, man, that you man didn't think United will make top 4.
So who are you gonna finish above?
Sorry?
Who are you gonna finish above?
Let me ask you a question here. You gotta realize.
Answer mine first, innit? Who are you gonna finish above?
Finish above Arsenal and Chelsea.
Oh Lord.
Nobody knows. Nobody can tell me that Potter will work at Chelsea. There's no guaranteed fact of it just all fixing for Potter. It could do, but I'm going to go on the fact that it might not do because obviously I have to base it on that argument. And also for me, I think Arsenal have bottled it how many times now, the Champions League? Last season, I said it last season, by the way, that was their best chance to make top 4. That's what I said last season. I think Tottenham will get into the top 4 just based on consistency. And I think Liverpool will just about get there. But it wouldn't surprise me, like I said on the show, if they dropped out the top 4. But for me, Arteta, don't get me wrong, has got a better team. But is he a better manager than Ten Hag and Graham Potter and the vice versa? I don't think so. The squad, you would argue, he's got them in a better position. He's had them for 3 years. You could understand that they would probably build up more consistency. But I just think, honestly, I believe in my manager. I believe he'll find consistency. And I think it will click for us. That's just the way I think it. But
no, fair enough, man. It's a turnaround, isn't it? Like, I'm happy for you that, like, your mood and your aspirations have changed in, like, 1 month, literally. Like, if we rewind Selector 1 month ago.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm speechless. Casemiro, Anthony, and who else did we get? Yeah, them 2 signings. We didn't have them. And they're massive, signings we made. A 6 and a right winger that we've wanted. So, I have to. And also, Tuchel was sacked. And they've got in Graham Potter. And I look
you don't rate him, do you? You don't rate him. But be honest. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't rate him.
Who thinks that Graham Potter will come in there and will just magically change Chelsea? I think there's a lot of pressure,
But I don't think but they're not in relegation fight, are they? They're not magic. They don't need magical changing, do they? They just need to be 15, 20% better. Now, I think a new manager who knows what he's doing can make that squad of players, which is a fucking great squad of players, 15, 20% better. Now, nobody knows for a fact. No, of course. Yeah, but we can give an opinion, innit?
Two people are gonna be so disappointed this season.
Okay, let me tell you this. Okay, let me ask you this. Let me put it to you this way. We spoke about Man United's squad, right? And I thought, and I think you agreed at the time, that it's not only the manager's fault. Some of the players are just poop. Yeah, we said this, didn't it? So Ten Hag has come in and improved you guys by 15-20%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about Chelsea's squad, who, in my opinion, and I think you'll
Very good
agree,
squad.
there you go.
Mm.
So why we can't be hypocrites and say we can't expect a new manager to increase that by 10-15% because the squad is already high quality. Your squad wasn't that high quality, but he's improved it.
No preseason. He's not had a preseason to work with them.
Mm.
You know, they still have to learn his ways of doing it. You know what I mean? There's also a feeling of pressure as well. He can't adopt the same tactics at Brighton that he would do at Chelsea. There's going to be maybe a different way and different. Like I said, everything's hypothetical. Don't get me wrong. But I still think there's credible reasons as well in terms of Arteta. He's had how many times did he had to get the Champions League football? And he's failed. Last season, he failed. I think he's naive sometimes. I think his management skills are not great. You know, I think the way he's dealt with injuries has not been great. So, you know, most of what I'm saying is there's a lot of credibility in what I'm saying. All I'm trying to say to you is that I think it could go either way. It actually could go either way. You might see Tottenham drop out. You might see Liverpool. And that's one thing to watch out for. Liverpool could have a drop-off.
I'll be amazed if Liverpool drop out of the top four. Absolutely amazed. And I don't know. I think you're more wanting to see it than you really think is going to happen.
Yeah. Big up to Arsenal, Alex. Love for that. You know what I mean? So even Arsenal fans are in the chat, you know, man. They're understanding that Arteta has fallen short.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, isn't it? Wait,
big
up Ilias.
Yo.
No, less than that, you know. I'm about 60 away, man. People, I'm 60 away from 18K, man. Come on.
All right, let me pin.
Let's get that over and done with, man. 60 away from 18K. Soon come 20K. Let's get this show on the road.
By the end of the season, you get 18K.
Inshallah, man. You did.
Yeah, man. Make sure you like the video, people. Like I said, 800 of you here. You know what I mean? We're trying to do Rivals Talk every week, man. So you guys enjoy it. We don't shout. We don't kind of do what other channels maybe do. We just have proper chat. You know what I mean? We're just, you know what I mean? It's laid back channel. You know what I mean? Laid back show. You guys enjoy it. So please smash a like on the video, people. And I think I missed a super chat. Man United failed too. Why are you chatting? But again, we had a different manager. Arteta's still at Arsenal.
Mentality was different, isn't it? This you can see there's a difference in mentality.
Absolutely.
Already. But that's big up the coach, you know. You got to big him up. Someone that has an impact like that in such a short space of time. But people will think at your last game, brother. We ain't spoken about it.
Oh, they're so dead. Yeah, can't lie. You know, it was a weird game. It wasn't a penalty, by the way. That was but I think it was a weird game, man. I think, obviously, I'm not trying to make excuses, but the crowd wasn't really up for it. The players were very, very...
Why not?
I don't know, man.
It's your best chance of a cup, no?
It is as well. Yeah, it is. But we got Sheriff tomorrow, and you know what? They're a decent outfit. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, man.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Sheriff, you know, are you hyping up Sheriff now? What are you doing? You hyping up Sheriff now?
I'm just letting you know.
You're saying, oh, you know what, Sheriff? Yeah, bad boy team. You know, come on, man.
And we should win tomorrow. We're full strength. We should win tomorrow. You know, I mean, we should. But
100%. You have to go like Liverpool. You have to go full strength because you've got no game on the weekend.
No game, yeah, no game. So, but it's one of them, man. Did you watch the Barcelona game, by the way, Bayern Munich?
Bro, I saw highlights of it. I'm going to watch it again in a little while because I've got the Eurostar show.
Barcelona, man, they were a bit naive, man. Into the second half, the first half they should have dominated. What's it called? Bayern Munich, man. I don't think it was a convincing Bayern Munich performance. Barcelona missed two big chances, man.
Bro, apparently it was a crazy result.
Yeah, they didn't deserve it. I don't think Barcelona deserved to lose, but it just shows you that this Champions League, it's not about playing pretty, man. You've got to get the job done. You know,
I heard people are talking about Lewandowski, man. What, he missed a lot of chances, people.
Man, he had a stinker, you know.
No.
Man. He's so rash. He's so, like, frantic. It's almost if he was trying too hard. And then the manager took him off, you know. And, you know, he didn't look happy, man. So when they say the grass isn't green on the other side, yeah, it's peak. Yeah, man. Big up to you, man.
You understand?
Get me a card, man.
You understand? You know what I mean? Go on the website, man. Do your thing, man. Go on the website, man. What do you mean? I ain't giving out free BT,
you got
man.
99 pace. What's your pace?
Don't worry about me, innit? You worry about you, innit? Can you just worry about you, please?
I'll have like 99 technique, defensive abilities,
You understand?
99 pace. Game over yourself. You should have made it at least realistic.
That is realistic, brother. Haters are gonna say it's fake.
Is that your prime days?
Hate is gonna say. Hate is gonna say.
1987, between
Hate is gonna.
1987 and 1988. John Barnes.
John Barnes, you understand? Haters are gonna say fake, and you know what I say to the haters? That facial expression. You understand?
Yeah.
Cry more. Cry more.
Yeah. He did go off. I don't know if you watched the same game. He went
Who?
off for that kid. This guy here, Ruhina, saying that he didn't go off. He came off for that guy called Tell. Is it Tell? The youngster.
Yeah, he did.
He went off. Big up to Prince Fuad, man. Prince Fuad TV. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate that. Grizz, we've seen you in foot golf. Listen, man. I can't lie to you, man. Foot golf is not about technique, man. I don't want to throw shade at Matisse here, but I realize, man, it's just whether you could just dink it in. Because I think for me, I was using nice technique, but the hills, man, the hills got me, man. The hills and the
we don't want to give too much away. We don't want to give too much away, but I reckon the next content we're doing is going to be more skill and technique related.
Crossbar and skill.
You fucking giving it away. I thought you were giving it away. I didn't want to give it away. You giving it away.
No, I'm saying we should do a dribbling challenge. That's what we should do.
Yeah.
But dribbling, I'm decent.
People need to know, man. I keep saying it. In the foot golf, people, in my right knee, I only have 25% of my cartilage left. I had 75% of it removed 15, 20 years ago. So I've only had 25%. So that's why I can't really smash it with my right foot. So people, calma.
You're funny, you man. You're funny, man.
Well, I'm being honest, innit? I'm being honest. We mean Grizz is better excuses than Klopp, man.
Look at this team here, man. Look at that midfield, man. By the way, man, if there's one player I would take here, that team here, can you guess who it would be? Guess.
For Man United.
For Man United. Guess
for what you need. For what you need.
No,
or is it just one player?
One player I would take in that team.
I know. You know I'm going to get it right, innit? You know I'm going to get it right. Valverde.
Yeah.
Valverde. How do I know? I know my brother, innit? I know my brother.
He doesn't get speaking about enough, man. Valverde, for me, we shouldn't even call him underrated, you know. He's rated. This guy is a beast, man.
All I can say is he's the most perfect Klopp player you're ever likely to see.
I know. Do
you know how much nice he would be in that right centre midfield position as our number 8?
Yeah.
Like where Elliot played yesterday.
So he can play on wide right if you needed to do a job. He can play, like I said.
Excuse me. He could play right back for us, you know.
Right back.
I'm telling you, in a Klopp system, he could play right back for us.
Box to box. What a player. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, last night as well. Pedri was unbelievable. Pedri. What a player Pedri is, man. You know, they played Gavi and Pedri and bossed that midfield.
Oh. It bodes well for the future, innit? These guys got the
bench. De Jong, shame on you, man. You could have been at United.
Why he was on the bench?
On the bench. Xavi doesn't trust him in big games, man. I bet you.
What do you make of that?
This El Clasico that's going to come up here. When is the El Clasico, by the way? Is it this weekend?
I'm not sure. Is it this weekend?
When is it? Real Madrid.
Yeah, people are speaking about probably the best youngster in world football, man. People are speaking about him.
Oh no, it's not this weekend. I thought
bro, put up that Thabang Morata who's saying Jamal Musiala. Jamal
Musiala, what a player.
Oi. This guy is so nice.
Yeah.
Like, you was talking about how Nunes isn't aesthetically pleasing to the eye. This guy is the opposite. This guy is so silky, man. So silky. You just watch him. I'm not joking, man. He gives me young Zidane vibes, this guy. I'm telling you.
He's just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. He left Chelsea. Fuck, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. He left Chelsea.
Left Chelsea, man. Now it's German international. England have missed out on that one, man. Let's be real.
He says, Xavi, David Ortiz Martinez says, family man of community, big up. But please, Nunes out. Allow Nunes, man. Relax, man. Why you don't want him out so much, man? Relax. Let him chill. He's just got here. You know what I mean? It's 3 games into the season. He's only played 3 games for us, man, in the Premier League. Relax. Relax. He's not gonna impress a lot of people because he's not that type of player. But we want him to be effective, and he's gonna cause chaos in the other people's penalty areas, man.
Yeah, Henry was talking about him as well yesterday. I don't know if I've got the clip of him, but Henry was talking very highly of him, man.
About Nunes.
Sorry?
About Nunes.
No, not Nunes. Definitely not Nunes. Definitely not Nunes, mate.
Musiala.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the clip before we wrap up, people. I'm going to show you this quick clip, and then we'll...
He's not scared of anyone.
Let's talk about Jamal Musiala. Terry, what do you like about the young man?
First and foremost, he looks like he's 13 years old. But when he gets that ball in his feet, he's not scared of anyone. He would have a goal. He does defend, and he's pretty strong for a young guy. But obviously, that's why he's playing for Bayern Munich. But I like the way he's direct. He's not scared of anyone. And this year, it seems like he became a bit better than what he was before. He was already good, don't get me wrong. But this year, you can see that something that happened with him.
Let's not get copyrighted there. But listen, we're going to wrap it up here. Grizz, the family man, big up to you for coming on to the Rivals Talk. We'll all be back. Let us know. You know what I mean? Shall we keep it on a Wednesday or on a Tuesday? Let me know, people. If you want to do on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, you let us know in the comments which better days for you. But we are here. Rivals Talk. Grizz, big up to you for coming on, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Anytime, man. Yeah, we out here. Tuesday or Wednesday, people, let us know.
Let us know in the chat, people. And also, people, make sure you go to Boohoo Man. The link in the description below. Use the code Saeed. Get some Boohoo Man gear. And look fly, innit? You feel me, man? So, big up to you. Love for coming on. And, yeah, hopefully we'll see you international break. The content won't go away. Like I said, on Grizz's channel, we'll do the London versus South team. And then on my channel, I'll try to think of something. Maybe we might do all-time great. You know what I mean? Select the all-time greatest team ever. We'll see, people. But for now, take care. Bye-bye.